Okay, start off the song.
That's a little better. Ba-dum-bum.
You failed already. Let's start over. This podcast is a failure.
Okay.
Let's put it off till next week.
All right.
We've already put it off 3 weeks.
Are we recording?
We're recording.
Okay.
Why, Erin? Why?
Because last time we recorded for an entire hour. And
40 minutes.
Yeah.
We only did 2 of the sections until I discovered
it was not recording.
I was not recording. Yeah, I had a lot on my mind. I had a lot on my plate and on my desk. And, I got a little brain fart, I guess. It does happen. I'm not always perfect. Yeah, that was lame. And what's funny is we started the whole podcast out talking about how we already missed Christmas and we missed a whole week and we had this very eventful week. Yeah. And we're going to fill everybody in on what happened, which we did do. You just are never going to hear it.
Yeah, I don't remember anymore.
And then we lost all of that. And now we missed another week. And here we are like 3 weeks later.
Yeah.
So we missed Christmas and New Year's. I had a whole decoration. We were talking about how we had decorations up.
And then we didn't miss Gasparilla.
Oh, that's true. We got I hate that decoration. It does not give me good vibes. Can we get something better?
I showed my tits for those. Just kidding.
I mean, you could hang those on the wall. That's fine. She's not kidding. She showed her tits for free. She bought those at the store.
No, actually, I got those from my ex. That's what we got in the breakup agreement.
Let's not bring him into this.
I have the little coins over there.
Yeah, that's kind of cool. I like the little treasure. I am a big fan of the Goonies. So
got your gold coins going on.
When Willie allowed me to have these, they don't feel very valuable though. They feel like I could just
They also work for St. Patrick's Day. A pot of gold.
Cool. That's cool. When we want to celebrate your Irish heritage, I guess mine too, since I am part Irish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so.
But we're not all as Irish as a McCarthy.
For sure, Erin McCarthy.
Wow, that's
Don't
double Irish.
That. Yeah.
I'm surprised you don't have red hair.
I know. Probably somewhere.
At least you can get tan.
Yeah.
It's good.
And I don't have a bunch of freckles, even though freckles are super
And she has lots of good luck.
I was like, good luck? What does that have to do with
that
anything?
too. I mean, that's part of your good luck. Okay, so what?
So speaking of looks. Boobs.
Yeah, we started this podcast because we were just talking in the kitchen and I had brought up a topic about fake boobs. And then she starts going into all her theories. I was like, wait, we're about to do a podcast. Maybe we should just put this on the podcast.
Yeah.
So we're talking about fake boobs because I was scrolling TikTok. Oh, here we go. Nick's on TikTok again. Follow me on TikTok at Nick Makes Jokes. But again, I'm just waiting to change my username. That also we talked about last week on the deleted podcast.
Oh, yeah. I guess not enough time has yet passed for you to be able to change it.
No, I'm waiting the 30 days.
Oh, God, that sucks.
But I changed it a couple weeks ago, so maybe I'm close. Maybe next week or something. I don't know. I have a different, I'm learning the TikTok. Anyways, we'll talk about the TikTok later. But I was scrolling the TikTok, and this girl popped up.
What's your new name going to be? Sorry.
I can't say it now because then somebody else will take it.
Oh, true. Yeah. Never mind.
Yeah.
To be
continued. It's all about branding, it's about setting a frame and an expectation when people come to my page. I don't want them to, because right now it's Nick Makes Jokes because I just started making a bunch of jokes. I was like, I'm just going to use this account to make some sarcastic jokes. But then people have such a high bar of like, oh, this better be a funny joke instead of like my dry humor, It's not really that. Sometimes I just do things that aren't really like a joke, but it's just funny because it's my personality or whatever. So I think it's just kind of dumb to say Nick Makes Jokes because then people are like, oh, you said you were making a joke and this wasn't funny, you clown. I know I got so many people calling me a clown. So I might as well. They're like, the F in Nick stands for funny. I'm like, wow, that's good. Except my name is Nick Foster. So there is an F in my name. So maybe the F in Foster stands for funny.
Nick F?
They said the F in Nick stands for funny because there is no F in Nick because Nick is not funny.
Yeah.
That's the joke because they're so funny that they all said the same thing.
Yeah, I thought it was because Nick Foster.
Exactly. I'm like, anybody who knows me is like, well, yeah, I mean,
I guess so. Yeah. The F
sure. The F in Nick Foster stands for funny. I mean, he is kind of funny or not. I guess it's all relative, but whatever. Yeah. So anyways, I'm browsing the TikTok and I came across this girl who was like, because we were just talking about this. I was talking about my theories about girls with fake tits, and obviously you have fake tits, so that you have a unique perspective, and how so many girls are getting them, and they don't even need them. You know, at least girls who used to get them, they like had no tits.
So that blows my mind because I didn't have any. So that's why I got them.
Exactly.
Because I didn't grow in height since I was like 13 or something. I look exactly the same since 13. So I was like, I don't feel like a woman. Like, I want boobs.
Oh, you're a woman now.
I was waiting my entire life to get boobs one day.
I was waiting for them also.
I would have them.
That's exactly how I felt my whole childhood was one day I'm going to get some boobs to touch and play with and put in my mouth. Oh, and look at me now.
And here we are.
Anyways, enough about Nick's toys. So, you know, I was like, we are seeing more and more girls who like don't even need boobs getting them. You know, I've been seeing some of the people on, you know, in my friend groups over the years do that. And I'm like, and then it starts getting to the point where I was like watching girls who are super hot and hold off from getting boobs because they don't need it. They got game without it. But then eventually they jump on the train too, like 5-6 years in, because all their friends at the bar or wherever, they start getting the fake tits and they start getting all this more attention than the girl who used to be hotter because she had the natural tits and she was born lucky. And then she jumps on and gets the tits. It's like, you already were fucking hot and you don't even need them. You already had boobs. And they jump on.
That's insane.
So I'm browsing TikTok and I see this girl who's like super hot, young girl, nice big boobs. And the whole point of her video is like, hey, plastic surgery check. Here was me when I didn't like my boobs. And here's me now. And it's like, I'm looking at the picture like, oh, that must be her new boob job because she has great tits.
Yeah, you showed me that too. I was like,
great
nice.
Cleavage, very perky looking, just awesome. And then she like changes to her new boobs and they're just like, ba-bam. I mean, even more awesome. I'm not going to lie. But I was literally thinking the first picture was the boob job. You had to get a boob job? You are a young, hot, blonde, 20 in shape, voluptuous looking girl, and even she got a boob job.
I know. It actually is very sad.
Going on?
That shows, I mean, okay, can't judge or whatever. I got fake
says
boobs.
But
hypocrite. Also it's like, well, I was very insecure and these made me like secure, so I get that type of thing. But I feel like if you already had boobs, like those should like make you feel good. It's easy to say because I never had that. So looking at others, I'm like, well, you should have been happy with what you have. Like, natural is beautiful. If I could just have real boobs, that's what I would want. And I actually want to get these taken out.
I know. She says it all the time and I say no. Like, Erin literally told me today I can't shave my beard because she loves it so much and she thinks I'm going to let her take her boobs out. Get out of here, Erin.
Well, I'm like a yoga instructor.
If I had met you without boobs, I would have accepted you for who you were. I've never put pressure on my girlfriends ever in the past to get a boob job or anything like that. I don't care.
This is wrong.
I mean, I like tits.
Yeah.
However, I met you with those and I accept you for who you are. And now you're trying to drastically change your body I'm
going to get a fat transplant.
No.
Yeah.
No, then I'm shaving my beard right now.
Why can't I get a fat transplant?
I'm shaving my eyebrows too.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I'm going to do it. What? Don't you love me for me?
No.
I didn't think so. See, we all have limits. It's like, I mean, I do love you, but one of the reasons I put up with you.
Siri just, when I said no, it was like, what?
One of the reasons she puts up with me is, you know, because of my body and vice versa. Yeah. And sex and all that. Use me. Point is, we do have limits. It's like, yes, we love each other and everybody out there loves their whoever, I hope. But I mean, attraction is a part of it. And if you just start drastically changing your body, you know, is Kris Jenner supposed to stay with Bruce once he becomes Caitlyn Jenner? Yeah. Like, I love you. I married you unconditionally, but you literally just cut your dick off and now you're wearing dresses and and no judgment. He's a beautiful woman. If you have low standards, which I do. So, I mean, if I was drunk. Anyways, this is not about me and my fantasies about Caitlyn Jenner, even though it sounds like that.
Oh my God.
What was the point I was making? Was that, you know, if you do something that drastic to your body, I mean, it's okay to be like, you know, I love you and I support you, but I also have my own desires and I didn't get with you for this. It's like, we got to be on the same page.
Like, I still want boobs. I just don't want them like.
And that was a bad analogy because I actually, if you really changed your body or if you just came home, I'm not just going to be like, I mean, I'd be like, what the fuck? But you know, I'm not just going to leave you for that. I do love you.
Because like
and I would hope you wouldn't take that. You would just take them down to like a.
No.
You're like, I'm taking them all the way out to a cup.
To a negative.
To a nothing. To whatever size bra you wear, Nick.
Well, like,
I mean, I actually probably have some nice boobs if you switch these out to you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'll take them.
I'll just stick with those.
Yeah, I just like, you know that there's like a foreign object
Don't
inside
say
your body.
it like that.
But that's what they are.
And that's true. I mean, I guess who am I to talk about just calling it what it is?
Yeah.
But it doesn't matter because it still tricks the biology into me getting the same pleasure hormones as if they were real.
Yeah. So too, it's like, at least with mine as well, like it just feels like a boob.
Yeah.
But I kind of imagine if you have a boob, like if you have real tits and then you get them, then it's like a double boob effect.
Have you ever
like I
played
think,
with
I would
fake
think
boobs
you would like
before?
feel that.
I don't think so.
Yes, you would.
I mean,
yeah.
You mean, if they have fake boobs on top of their real boobs?
Yeah.
Oh,
so you have like a layer of like.
Well, that's what I'm saying is I never knew girls growing up, or once I was in high school or college, or once I started hooking up.
This
like
you can feel, but it's like it feels just like a boob. Then
I never knew girls who had boobs who then got boob jobs. It was always girls who never had boobs who got boob jobs. So I would play with real boobs or fake boobs, but I never really came across like somebody who had real boobs and then got fake boobs. Like, so you might be right. You might be right.
Yeah.
Because like, where do you put it? You know, it's on top or underneath something.
It's
so
underneath
you're gonna have
the muscle. Is usually how you get it. So then you have the layer of fat, then you have muscle, and then you have your.
Well, here's the deal. Coming from a dude, you know, is a lot of people. You know, there used to be like, oh, I prefer real boobs over fake boobs. Let me tell you how it is from somebody who's experienced. But nobody cares. You're not looking at boobs or playing with boobs the way men are.
Yeah.
Take it from me. I used to be one of those guys who was like, oh, I want a girl with real boobs. I don't even mind if they're small. Fake boobs are better. They're better. They're more fun. They're perky. They're firm. They stay there forever. Girls age with these nice boobs that look great when they got them in push-up bras, and then they just fall to nothing. And it's like you go to like motorboat them, and it's just like squishy. And I'm not saying that's not so beautiful and natural. I could have fun with
like that.
But in comparison, it just doesn't do the same as what fake boobs do, where you can just fucking go to town. It's fucking great. If the girl still has feeling and enjoys it and sensitivity, which this is going to get very explicit and sexual. The point is you love your boobs and your nipples and you're totally like turned on by everything. So it makes it fun for me. Whereas if, you know, there are some girls who lose sensitivity and then you're, you know, fucking having fun with her nipple and she's just like, okay, yeah, I mean, something's happening, but I hope you're enjoying yourself. And it's just like, oh, I could do this for hours.
So it's like, you know, there are just so many issues that can happen with this, like breast implant illness. And
I understand that.
You know, there's things that can go wrong. It can get out of place. It can like...
But not all of them. You always think the worst when you Google things and when you read these things because you're so health conscious. And I understand you've become more health conscious since you had your boobs in because you were like younger.
Yeah.
And so you weren't really like, and so you're very against chemicals and bad chemicals and foreign objects in you. And like,
that's why I want like a blood test to make sure like that it's not ruptured or anything.
But you read these forums and you convince yourself that every problem is that.
Anyways, so with jelly.
She's like, fuck you. That's not my point. You're right. But
with like the silicone ones or like the jelly bears. Gummy bears, jelly bears, Jesus.
I mean, yeah.
Gummy bear ones, those are the type of implants. It's they don't rupture. You can't tell if they rupture like a saline one. A saline one, the water will be absorbed into your body and stuff, which is great, but they're harder for touch, so they don't feel as real as the jelly ones. So, but at least you can tell when that goes away, when it's ruptured. And it isn't bad for your body. It's just saline. So with the gummy bear ones, when they rupture, you can't tell.
It
so
just
you could
splits.
it can stay there. If it has a little rupture, it'll just stay. And then you have silicone leaking into your body and you don't even know
blood going in and pulling it off. Like what's leaking if it's solid?
So it's open still. So
It's
like
just like eroding away.
It's slowly but surely, but it's not like oozing out like it can
I get
sometimes.
You.
Like if
so
you
it's
take
not
it out,
so
you have silicone left
and
over.
Noticeable.
Yeah. And like I guess they say like when I asked, they're like, oh, you'll be able to tell because like your boob will be over here, but then it'll be over here too. And it's like, but that's not really like that's inside of you. It'll look like that. You can't tell that from the outside though.
So I can't
impossible.
I just can't feel you up very thoroughly right now.
No, and tell if it's ruptured. Not at all.
I mean, we could try for science. What do you guys think? We'll put that on our premium channel.
That scares me.
Subscribe to our channel.
That's very scary, especially if you have real boobs too. It's like you can't really tell. It's just like such a scary thing.
I know. You're terrified of it. And I also get that. And I'm torn because I do want you to be healthy and I do want to support you.
That's why I'm just going to get very fat so I can get a fat transfer.
From what, Erin? Where?
I'm going to get fat.
Where is your fat? Look at this girl.
It.
Let me pull it out of my fucking cheeks.
My knees.
Your fucking cheeks. That's what you got. You're pure muscle.
I know. So I was actually reading this thing. I'm on a Facebook group.
Not muscle. She's a little weakling. She can't even do a pull-up. Probably not even a push-up.
I could do 3.
But she could blame the push-up on
I can do 3 pull-ups.
Boobs.
Pull-ups I can't.
Oh, okay. Whatever. One of them.
Push-ups I can do more. Okay. But anyways.
Either way. You're not fat. You don't have any fat to put in there.
So I was reading this thing and the girl got her implants taken out and she got a fat transfer and she was very active and whatnot. So they took the fat out of the top of her knee. Like
you got fat knees, girl. She's self-conscious about her knees from that day forward. Like, wow, this is great. I got lipo on my knees and my tits bigger.
No, I think
this is a win-win.
I think everybody has a little bit of
Yeah, but don't you need that?
I don't know.
How big?
My boobs need
I don't care if you took every ounce of fat out of my knees and I'm bigger than you. They are not going to make boobs comparable to what you got.
Not this size.
Not
of course
even
not.
Close.
Of course not.
So I'll go ahead and keep my knees.
In the gut.
You keep your knees because you probably need some padding down there too, if you know what I mean.
Oh my God.
And let's just keep our bodies the same.
I just want it transferred from someone else.
Yeah, but that you don't think that has risks or could infect your body?
Some of my friends said that they would give me.
How about you just get a blood test, find out that everything's good, nothing bad is going on, and
I agree. I'll feel better.
Then feel
if that
better.
Happens. Yeah.
Okay.
I just haven't had health insurance in years.
Story of my life.
Yeah.
Except not really. I had health insurance for a while, but I'm back on the invincible train. Mm-hmm. Health insurance is fucking crazy.
Yeah. But you also didn't go to the doctor when you had health insurance.
I know, because that's the thing. How shitty healthcare is even when you pay, I was paying like $400 a month for coverage, and I still couldn't go to the doctor because of the copays.
It was probably like $40.
It would have ended up being like just a simple fucking visit to the doctor was going to cost me $100 because I have to get I didn't have a car at the time.
But you're already paying $400. You might as well.
I know. I should have. I thought I was going to keep it for longer. I had it for a few years and then I had to cut some costs. And the first thing to go is, do I really need health insurance? When's the last time I've gone to the doctor? 10 years ago.
Yeah.
I was like, I could push it till 45. It's
God.
fine. I know. I love how I'm so like, political about these issues, but then even I'm like, yeah, fucking healthcare sucks, dude. I can't afford this shit. This is out of control.
Yeah.
It's like, but I still don't really, I mean, I actually do support some Medicare. We won't take this all for political, but I support Medicare for all. We need to solve this fucking healthcare problem.
Yeah.
The reason that I don't support any fucking current change with the health, I didn't support Obamacare, and I think that should be taken out, is because it's not giving us healthcare. It's just forcing us to buy this overpriced shit that doesn't,
you don't have to anymore.
Not anymore, because Trump took it away. I know, and that's why I supported that. And people are like, oh, and now you're going to complain about healthcare? When you give me my taxes pay for my fucking healthcare, and I don't have copays, and I don't have any of the shit like Bernie Sanders wants to do, I support that. I better have some fucking healthcare. But if I have to pay out of my pocket and I still don't have money to go to the doctor and I'm still not covered when things go catastrophically wrong, what the fuck is the point? Don't charge me anything. Don't do some hodgepodge patchwork system to fix it. Give us a system that solves this fucking problem, and I will support that. And it has to be realistic that you can get it through Congress. That's the thing, is people are like, well, Bernie Sanders has this plan. Yeah, but does he have political capital? Does he have Democrats in Congress? I'll vote for Bernie Sanders if I think he can win, and if I think the Democrats can take over, and they'll actually back him on that.
Yeah.
But I don't think they will, because even the Democrats...
I was going to say, why?
Because the Democrats are all just fucking corrupt too. They don't want to fucking do anything. They want to talk, and they don't want to do anything.
Yeah.
Bernie Sanders is not a Democrat, and he's not liked by the Democrats, and he's not supported by the Democrats. They fuck him over every chance they can. Hillary fucked him over, and that's why he lost.
Yeah.
So, like, I don't believe that he's going to get in there and fix anything. I think he's going to try, and Congress is going to stop him. So, but I support that, yes, but it's going to be fucking hard to do. We got to change this clip. I'm ranting about fucking politics and healthcare now when I wanted to talk about tits. Okay. Commercial break, and I'll be right back.
All right.
Okay, I'm back.
There we go.
I've calmed down. I've taken a breather. I'm no longer upset about this goddamn healthcare.
So I'm actually looking into getting health insurance now this year. Woo, finally.
Okay.
And it's going to be $225 a month.
Which is insane already.
It is, yes.
Considering.
But it's no.
That's half of rent.
Yes, but it's also no copays and no co-insurance.
And also no coverage on anything that's going to matter.
No, my two doctors that I really want
you
are
broke
in
a finger? Nah. You're going to have to...
I have to cover up to $3,000.
Which is insane.
Which isn't that bad.
I know, compared to the shit we have. I'm just saying, imagine finally getting to the point in life when you're self-employed. You haven't, like, I worked so hard, uninsured and unemployed to build my own fucking business to where I could finally get enough money to fucking support myself. Finally was able to buy healthcare, and then there's a $3,000. I'm paying $400 a month. Yeah. You're paying $300.
$200.
I thought you said $290 something.
No, $225.
Either way, that's a huge bill. That's your biggest bill. What is that? What's bigger than that?
Nothing, Mike.
Okay. Maybe your electric is close because we live in Florida and we have an AC. My point is, your biggest bill is still not sufficient to cover your healthcare costs.
It is
and
crazy.
you're not even unhealthy, and you don't go to the doctor, and you don't smoke, and you don't do any of this shit.
Know.
And you still have to fucking pay $3,000 out of pocket if something goes wrong. That's fucking insane.
Yeah, my mom was saying to ask too about if there's like a grace period I have to wait. She was like, for her dental, she has to wait a year before she can have anything big done.
Oh, it's so nuts.
And I'm just like, wait, what?
Yeah.
Like,
people
I want to start
this
paying
shit.
and then go to the doctor.
Yeah.
Like, I have to give them a bunch of money so that way when I go, they're like, oh, okay, good.
Well, the good thing is that that is the good thing about Obamacare. And I think Trump kept that part. I know he did, is the pre-existing conditions, and the insurance companies can't just like kick you off because you didn't say you had this thing and they wouldn't have insured you. So they have to insure you, which is like the only good thing I think from Obamacare.
That is nice,
so that way you literally can go and be like, I'm going to go and get healthcare right now. And if you got cancer the next day, it's like, hey, I got healthcare. I think. I don't know. I literally have so many strong opinions about healthcare but my philosophy is like, I haven't been in the system. I don't go to the doctor. I've never had some major problem that I had to fight for or fix, because just the idea of it is as stressful as like doing taxes or whatever. I fucking hate government bullshit or bureaucratic bullshit or billing bullshit that I have to fucking deal with, that I'm just like, it's too much fucking work to go to the doctor. It is too much work. I have to do so much. What?
My hair looks retarded.
I'm sitting here trying to rant.
I know, I'm sorry.
And you're distracting me because you're giving me these looks, and all you care about is your hair, which looks awful.
I'm a woman.
And you have these giant boobs that we talked about, so nobody cares what your face looks like or your hair. Your face is beautiful too, though, so that works.
I know, thank you.
I have some opinions on your hair.
I'm getting it cut.
I know. Yeah, that's another change. She tells me all the time not to grow my hair out because I have a luscious head of hair and nobody even knows because I keep it short and buzz cut because she loves it. And she says, I like you better like that. And then she tells me, don't shave your beard, Nick. I love your beard. I just love it so much. And then she's just like, I'm going to go chop my hair off and cut my tits out. And I'm like, what the fuck? And then you said you were going to get a cover-up tattoo of another tattoo that I don't even even like already. No offense. I like some of your tattoos, but some of you girls who get tattoos 18 to 25, you're fucking idiots.
Yeah.
And you have these ugly ass tattoos that do nothing except distract from what we want to see. Stop tattooing yourself.
Agreed.
Wait till you're 30 and then decide. And I guarantee you'll never fucking get a tattoo.
Be smart. Don't drunken tattoo.
Oh my God. So you have so many dumb tattoos, but that's why I don't even know. Like, I know where all your tattoos are, but I don't think I know what they are because so many of them I just like, you know, kind of blur out in my mind where I'm just like, look at her beautiful body. And I just imagine her beautiful body.
Yeah.
But then some, I'm just like, those cool characters on your back, those are badass.
Yeah.
And I don't mind.
That's the only one.
I don't mind that one behind your ear.
Yeah, because you never see it.
The one on your ankle would be okay. It's just, I think it's a cheesy tattoo and it's kind of cliche and it's kind of cracking. It seems like it seems like a press-on henna tattoo that broke.
That was the henna tattoo that I got.
Well, I don't like because it looks like it's like.
I like henna.
Yeah, it looks.
Type.
Yeah, it looks like it's a henna tattoo coming off, but it's real. So it never comes off. So it just looks, I don't know. That's my only thought on that. I like
the design of it, but it's fading.
All the other tattoos I could do away with. Yeah.
And that's what I'm planning on doing. But
when I get my boobs out.
Yeah.
I'm just going to do a whole reset. I'm going to chop my hair off, take my boobs out, cover up my tattoos, and I'm going to
2010.
I'm going to transition to black, which I'd be okay with, but whatever.
Going to 2010.
Yeah.
Reverting back.
Okay.
But keeping my same mental state. My mental.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
Wisdom.
We'll see about that. I was bringing down your mental state this week. I feel like we should talk about that. Maybe not on the podcast. I don't know how deep we want to go, but.
Oh, I don't know. What does that mean?
That was one of the things we missed this week was I was grumpy.
He was, yeah.
Kind of shitty. Sorry about that. I apologize publicly in front of everybody, all our friends and family.
Yeah.
I'm sorry I was being a bad boyfriend.
It was his time of the month, so, you know.
It kind of was. I feel like we do get that, and I think that's okay. But it's not every month. It's like every 3 months or something. It's like a quarterly cycle.
It seems to be in alignment with when I'm on my period too.
True, but that seems kind of obvious. It's like it's a feedback loop of there's some negativity from you that feeds into my negativity, which feeds more into your negativity.
Okay.
Or maybe it started with me. Whatever.
Every month.
Not every month.
So I have it every month where I go through these mood swings.
Fix your own problems. I'm talking about me.
You're not allowed to just be like, oh, well, you're grumpy, so no, I'm grumpy.
Oh, I don't act like that. I don't act like that. I
try not to be.
I definitely did not.
But my hormones are like, fuck you.
Was like just getting even with you, and I don't even think like that.
No, it wasn't. It just always seems to be around that time.
That might be true, yeah.
Yeah. Because I'm like, can't you do this at the beginning of the month?
It's not intentional. Yeah. I hate when it happens. Like, man, why can't I just fucking relax? Why am I just like fucking frustrated about everything? I hate that, man. I hate that in myself. I'm sorry that I got that way. I'm trying to not do that. Relationships are tough, even when you're good at it, even when we communicate really well and we have so much love between us and we never really get hateful and we never really, we want to be better with each other all the time when we fight all the time. We don't fight all the time, but when we fight all the time, we're trying to like fix it, but it just sometimes makes it worse, you know?
I know. It's really interesting how we like, our fights are like for the same thing.
Yeah.
It's like
we're literally fighting for, I just want to love you and feel love from you. And I just feel like, make me feel better.
Like, I'm frustrated because I want to make you feel good. And like you're frustrated because of like all these, like,
I want to feel good with you and you're giving me bad vibes and I'm giving you bad vibes and everything is going wrong. It's and then
funny.
I just don't know what to do sometimes. And and it's like, but that's what I'm saying. Even though like that's shitty, like that's the shittiest version of us. It's not near as bad as some of the fights I've had with exes in previous relationships. And I don't think it's anywhere close to what most people deal with in their relationships on a daily basis. And that's like our worst of our worst.
For sure.
I had a point going into that. What were we saying right before that about?
I don't know, but so you were saying like you're not getting, and you know, they're not as bad as your ex's fights and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I never used to like have fights really that I like remember, except for one that was like we were so good, but then once he just like set off, he was like physical kind of.
Oh, that sucks.
And that was like one of the times I like got choked out, and that's when I like ended the relationship. It's just like,
are you secretly saying that's me and you're trying to give him a wink?
And I was just like blacked out.
I know.
And I woke up and I was just like, what the fuck happened? And it was like threatening like me and my family, and like if I did anything, if I said anything, like he'd come after us or like blah blah blah. And I was like, I'm not gonna do anything. I'm like bawling my eyes out. But for some reason there was a cop down the street. And I was driving home and like I couldn't see, and I was like, this is a sign, like I shouldn't drive home. I'm gonna get in an accident because I can't see. I'm so emotional right now. And there was a cop, so I pulled over. And it went from there.
Yeah, you know? I kind of know the backstory. I guess we won't go too deep into that.
No,
because that's not cool to throw other people out. It's just because you said that guy is like matured and got his shit together now. Yes, it was a bad place. Yeah, so and like
that's
my point. Is fucking relationships are fucking tough. Oh, that's what I was getting at. Is like these problems are for every relationship, and everybody can relate to like having a fight with somebody that they love or care about. And they definitely can relate to somebody who they don't love.
Drugs then, so that was like a whole thing
there's
too.
Bad relationships where people still think they're in love and all of that, you know, and it just gets bad. But even in those relationships, they all have kind of time apart from each other. You and I are literally like, we both work by ourselves.
Yeah.
We don't go to work. We don't have kids. We don't have any responsibilities. So I work from home. You work from home. Mm-hmm. We spend a lot, and we have a small little like quaint house,
a little bungalow.
Yeah. It's great. Right? Yeah. But we're right on top of each other all the time. Mm-hmm. We are literally passing each other every 5 seconds. We're bothering each other about something or another.
You're in front of the drawer that I need to open every single time I need to open it.
She's in the kitchen. I'm like, can you move? I got to grab this. I'm in my office. She's coming behind me to change the thermostat. Like, we're on top of each other. I don't even have a door on this thing. I have to use curtains because you're stomping around doing your thing, and I'm trying to make content over here. And I'm like, I'm recording.
It's like, peekaboo.
Shut up, Erin. So we are under so much. Imagine a bad relationship, cooped up in this house, on top of each other, never really like spend time apart. And we're not codependent. Like, we're not hanging out with each other all day. Yeah. It's just we're passing each other all day, you know?
In the same
and the fact that we only fight that much, you know, I think it's pretty freaking cool.
No, that is,
like, I think we're really good on that. Yeah. But it still sucks so bad. I feel so shitty when it gets to like a frustrated point where I'm like coming out in this terrible way.
I know.
And it's not even like,
and I'm going to work on that too.
I know. And we've talked about all that, but I feel shitty for this week. This was not you.
I know.
I know there's a whole backstory, but no, it was, I mean, I should not get that frustrated. I hate that. Yeah. And I hate it so much that I'm like, I just should be fucking single. I need to break up. And it's always this push and pull in my own head because I'm like, this person that I'm being right now is not who I am. It's not who I want to be. And it never feels that way when I'm single because it's just, I can worry about myself. Mm-hmm. And when there's bad vibes, I go somewhere else and I just do whatever I do. And I know myself, you know, I know how to regulate myself. But when you're working with somebody else, and we're trying to like find middle ground on things, it's tough and it's different and things can go wrong. And it's just, I feel bad. I hate that. But the only solution is like, just break up and be single. You'll never be that. And I'm like, well, I don't want to do that either.
Yeah.
I want to work this out because 99.9% of the time we're just chill and we have a great time.
Yeah.
And then every once in a while, I'm a little frustrated.
Yeah.
And you are too, but this is about the time I was frustrated. So sorry about that.
It's okay.
And you guys all heard me say that. So maybe one day we'll record our fight so you guys can be like, wow, my relationship sucks because that's their fight. They just yelled at each other from the other room for a minute. Like, I love you and I want to make you happy. Yeah, well, I want to make you happy too. And we're not doing it. And so fuck you. I'm going to stay in here until I calm down. I'm going to stay here too. 5 minutes later. Are you still mad at me? Yes.
I'm sorry.
I mean, I love you, but I just need to be left alone right now.
Can I get a hug?
Yes, but now I need to just chill and watch my YouTube or something. Let me smoke a bowl or something. I'll come in there tomorrow.
Yeah.
It'll be fine. And scene. And then the reason this week was so bad is it lingered for 2 days. You know how sometimes fights can just like create this atmosphere and it just lingers and you just need some time and you never have like a clean break. I do in my previous situations, but I'm sure a lot of people can empathize if they've been in relationship fights. And it just creates this funk where like you don't even know what you're mad about anymore. You're just mad because like you're stubborn and you're fucking like, you know, you just need time to let it come down and put some distance between you and it. And ours lingered for 2 days, which I don't think is that ridiculous, because sometimes it can linger for years, you know?
I think that's like a stubborn person's point of view too.
Well, true. I'm definitely stubborn. Don't get me wrong. I was being stubborn.
So like when
but I think it's natural for a lot of people.
Yes. I agree with that. My way of it is like, once I get it off my chest and I say the things I need to say, I feel better, and I'm like ready to be like, okay.
Okay, one, I don't.
Let's move about our day.
Which I'm learning.
And then you're just like, what the fuck?
But also,
like, I'm still mad at you.
When you dump your shit and you feel better, you're dumping it on me, and then I have all these things that I want to say, and then if I dump it on you, it kicks it back up in you. You're not better. You're not like Zen, because all it takes is me saying one thing, and then you're back to
I know, of course.
Fuck you. I said sorry, and it's like we both need some time for it to go away.
Yes. No. But I don't really take like
I know.
as long.
Yeah.
I am very much like, as long as I have to say my things and like, then I'm good.
Mine
I definitely get that from my mom.
I think, yes, I definitely think you have a unique ability to just kind of let go of things. And then that's a big reason why I think we're good, because I'm very amped up and I do argue and stuff. Not so much with you, but I'm just saying in general, I'm like somebody who likes to kick up dirt and kind of stir the pot and just kind of make things a little crazy.
That's why we work well together, because if we both fueled each other's fire,
it'd be bad.
That'd be fucking awful.
Yeah.
And we would not be together as long as we were.
No, I agree. And also because you grew up as an only child and you were kind of so independent. I think I see signs of that everywhere, where like you just are so able to just kind of chill with yourself and do your own thing. And that's good. That's what I need.
I love that.
I didn't have that. All right. I grew up in a situation where I had a huge family and we were piled up on top of each other. And when you start to fight, you have no choice but to dig in and hold your fucking ground, because otherwise it's like you never get a break. You never get anything. So you have to fight for everything. You don't get alone time. You don't get time. And then it just lingers. And so you're mad at somebody and they're mad at somebody else. And there's this whole dynamic of so many people, and there's no escape. There's no way to go around that. You learn that, well, I'm in this. I have to just fight to get wherever I need. Yeah. And you just fight for it. And so when we're cooped up in this house, I think that's the big thing. If I just had more space, or if I was somewhere, or if I was living on my own in Vegas or whatever, it's easy to kind of just go and be like, okay, I'm going to go chill by myself. But here I'm kind of back in, not so much, but what I'm saying is when a fight happens, because when I'm chill,
flashbacks,
I don't hold on to anything. Like I'm somebody who's like, if something happens and like a week later, I don't even remember what it was that anybody was like, somebody's like, were you mad at me? And I'm like, well, no, I just was talking. Like, I didn't care. But when I am invested, when it's with somebody that I love and you can't just walk away from, because if I'm fighting with some random person or with a friend or with anybody I'm dating, like casually or whatever, if it got like that, I would just be like, well, fuck you and your bad vibes. I'm going over here. And you just don't get personally invested in it. Yeah. But when it's your family and you're growing up with your family, you're like, I can't leave my family. What am I going to do? This is my fucking people. This is my whole life around me. And you have to fight to fix it. You can't just be like, well, I'm going to go my way and you go your other, because you're in the same fucking house.
I mean, you don't have to fight to fix it.
I agree. I don't like to do that, but I'm just saying what my childhood was.
Yes. Okay. Yes.
And what I grew up in. And so when I get into those states here, I do notice a similar feeling of frustration of like, here's this person that I can't just walk away from. Yeah. And there's this shitty energy in the house. Yeah, I know. And I hate that, man. I hate that, because I never, ever, ever feel that way when I'm single, because it's just easy to fucking figure myself out. Yeah. You know, but I'm removed myself from all the stressors in my life and anything that I felt like was a burden on me. And it's easy to just be solo, because I'm very comfortable with being alone too, but not because I grew up in it, but because I was craving to be alone, you know? Yeah. Whereas you were craving, like, I wish I had siblings or somebody else, so I didn't feel alone. Yeah. It's always the other thing that, you know, you kind of
for sure.
dream for.
Grass is always greener.
But I finally did escape. I finally escaped to where I could just be myself and just figure things out by myself. And it was fantastic. It was so amazing. But then it's like we got together and we started a relationship, and I kind of, we both just met each other at the right time and we got to this point, and now I'm kind of like, oh shit, I'm in a relationship now, and now I need to, and it's great, and our relationship is great, and I love that it's with you, because trust me, these problems would be huge problems with previous relationships. With us, we definitely can work it out, and we have worked it out, and we click on so many levels, and it balances out on so many ways. But I hate that, man. I hate that I become that. And that's why I said that, like, when we first met, I always was like, oh, I'm not boyfriend material. That's what I would say. Or I'm a bad boyfriend. You don't want to be my boyfriend. I'd say this to girls all the time when I date, like, hook up with them.
Yeah, I don't want to be
because they would want
to
date. And I know. But it's because I know that just the like expectations of a relationship eventually get me to the shitty, frustrated point where I feel like I have to fight my way out of everything, and I got to fix that. I don't like it in myself, and I do choose the relationship,
Yeah.
But it's tough sometimes, so I'm sorry about that.
Apology taken into consideration.
Okay. Good enough.
More accepted.
I know.
It is.
So anyways, that's what I have to say about the fight. That's another thing we missed this week that, we never really talked about. That's not why we missed the podcast, though. We missed the podcast because we just...
You didn't record it.
Yeah, there was that. And I've been very, very, very busy on the TikTok. I feel like I'm a professional TikToker now. I've made $0 at it, just like many things in my life, but I seem to be...
You're getting a bunch of views and follows.
I'm getting that, slowly but surely.
Yeah, you're figuring out
I'm getting
the ways.
a lot of haters.
Yeah.
But I am figuring it out. But it takes time. Like, people think this shit's easy. Like, oh, you just TikTok or you do Instagram or do whatever. It's like, you have to spend so many hours a day just figuring out how the platform works, what the culture's like, what the hashtags are, what types of content to post, you got to comment with people, you got to figure out strategy.
Yeah.
There's so many different things, and it just takes a lot of browsing, a lot of trial and error, and a lot of time, and I'm starting to kind of get my traction in there. But I've basically neglected everything else in my life. I basically wake up, I'm thinking about like videos I got to post, and I'm fucking on it. I got a whole board going over here, a whiteboard with like hashtags that I got to try out and a different strategy each day, and like different ideas of videos that I have.
Random tags?
Yeah, random.
Those are just like a thing that's like trending, or like a random tag?
No, those are tags that I'm just,
mean?
It's just for me. That's I call it random because they're random tags that don't mean anything, but I see a lot of people getting traction with them there, and I just write them down. No.
Oh,
the meaning is people are trying to trend on hashtags, so they come up with their own hashtag, but some of them are such random things that I'm putting in a list of random because I'm going to put them on my random videos. Whereas other hashtags, there's a specific video I might use them for, or a specific topic or whatever. And when I come across certain ones that I need, or I need to memorize, or I need to utilize, whatever, I'm making notes and I'm working my strategies out every day. So I'm in here like a fucking army general. Like, how do I get these kids, man? How do I get these kids? How do I piss them off and get the views?
Jesus.
I think we're at another commercial break, so fill me up and we'll be right back.
All right.
And we're back. What's up? What were we talking about? TikTok.
Hi.
And
TikTok.
other things.
Yes. I got my website up and going.
Oh, yeah, that is something we did this week. I helped you so much. I mean, I told you where to buy your domains.
Domain, yeah.
And
how to switch that over.
I didn't even have to teach you how to Squarespace. Like, see, I'm proud of you, girl, because so many people are like, Nick, will you build my website? And I'm like, yeah, but no, I don't have time. And just get a Squarespace. Well, how do you do it? It's like, fucking figure it out, yo. Like, it's not that hard. Like, that's what it's built for.
So the one that I used to do back for the watch shop
and
that I worked at.
And you figured it out.
Yes. But like that one was so much easier, I feel like, because it was just more, I think it was just blank. And then, okay, I want a picture over here.
You don't remember what the internet was in 2008, Erin, or fucking 10. It was very different. Yeah. Web development changes and has different rules and expectations. Now we have 20 different devices that have different screens and so many things. If you think you're going to hard code a website with no skills by yourself, no, you had a simple template too. It was probably in Dreamweaver or WordPress or something like that.
Idea.
Well, it certainly wasn't you were fucking doing HTML. And if you were, it was a very basic page. You didn't do CSS. See, that's the thing. People think it's still fucking MySpace days. It's like, this is not 2005 anymore. Okay. Things are things are advanced.
I figured it out. I think it's really nice. Y'all should check it out.
Squarespace.com, sponsor us, listen to her. She's got a Squarespace website.
But also, Namaste Erin, NAMASTERIN.com.
Isn't that clever?
Yeah.
She's like, fuck your promoting for Squarespace. This is namasteerin.com.
Like, yeah.
It's hosted on Squarespace.
Yes. Thank you, Squarespace.
Yeah, please sponsor us, Squarespace. I know you got all the sponsorship monies. I know we got 50 views, but she signed up.
I used your site.
She's using your site.
Yeah.
I have a website with Squarespace. I have several, and I'm going to have more.
Yeah.
So come on, sponsor, please.
Yes.
You can write us a check for $5 and
That's
we'll probably
fine.
be happy.
And we'll put that into our website building.
Just Venmo us.
Yeah.
namasteerin.com is your yoga studio. Is that crazy? You're throwing it out there for the whole world to hear right now. You sure you can handle this kind of traffic of
I can do
our
Skype.
50 listeners?
Yeah, I can do Skype lessons if you're not in the Tampa Bay area.
Yeah. She is she's being a little private yoga instructor
cheap.
now.
I'm $25 an hour.
But enough about your dignity. How much do you cost?
Get it now while I'm still cheap.
Yeah.
Get grandfathered in.
You can request what outfit she does them in.
Sure.
And my suggestion is hire her for her services now before she takes her boobs out, because it will make the experience even that much more enjoyable.
Rude.
That's a compliment.
Rude.
Some women would pay a lot of money to have those kind of boobs.
I did. And I have to pay a lot of money to get them out too. Yeah. The same amount I pay to get them in, you have to pay to get them out, which is fucking insane.
Yeah, that's another reason I'm like, look, if you are going to do it, because I know you need to like go to the doctor after a couple years. We're back in the boob subject. Yeah. After a couple, like 10 years or something, right? To like get them checked out or refreshed. They can last
longer.
So I'm like, just time it to then. So you don't do it like you're already going to check and then you can take them out.
To have kids before 10 years is up.
Well, we're going to have a hard time getting pregnant if you take those boobs away. I need some motivation, okay?
But it's like, I want to like, supposedly breastfeeding is like,
we're gonna get pregnant. Listen to me. I'm one of those guys. We're pregnant right now. Oh, really? What are you doing, sweet. Nick? I came 7 weeks ago.
I'm eating all the food to keep up with her.
Dude, I am not going to do that.
Do not get pregnant with me.
Yeah, dude. I'm like
pregnant. What's the word?
Sympathy pregnant.
Yes.
Yeah.
Pregnancy pregnant.
Whatever. I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
No, I do not want to be one of those couples that's just like, okay, now we're just going to let ourselves go. Like, what kind of fucking bit? But the thing is, it's not like people make a mental choice to do that. It's your lifestyles balance out, you know? Our diet is pretty much the same because we're eating the same food.
Yeah.
And when you eat healthy, I'm eating healthy. And then you all of a sudden start eating crap pregnant. And I'm going to be, no, but I also am much older than you. And I can't just not eat crap food and stay healthy. I'm going to have to like go for a run and go do my own stuff and be active. I can't be here waiting on you hand and foot while you're being a pregnant bitch growing my son or daughter. Like, do it yourself. I got to go exercise to keep this hot body.
That's what I want to do too.
I guarantee most wives or girlfriends are just like, you shouldn't go out. How dare you do that? You know, a lot of people are like that. And that's why the dude is like, well, fine, I'll just stay here and be a good boyfriend and stay with her. And then he ends up getting fat and she's like, why'd you let yourself go? That's what happened. It's like, your fucking fault. You forced me to stay here. Was I allowed to go out and have my single or bachelor or whatever lifestyle? What? Dude, that motivates men. That motivates us to stay in shape. Once we get domesticated, there's no fucking, why am I going to get up and go run 5 miles?
Because I would do that for you.
Oh, as you say, with a pregnant belly, like, get yourself together. Suck it in. Do some sit-ups.
Why do you think I do this yoga?
Yeah. Well,
for myself or something.
Okay, I got to go to the yoga class that I go to stay in shape while you're pregnant.
It is for myself. It's not for you.
I know, and that's the thing. But it does take time. It takes time to do things, and a lot of people, when they're with somebody and they're married and have a domesticated life, and now their wife is even more demanding than she already was, they have less time to do all the things that they got to go to work. They got to put food on the table.
I can't speak for how a pregnant person thinks.
Yeah, I'm terrified.
I may be needy.
Yeah.
I may not be.
Well, thank God you're starting off with not a very needy slate, but I am a little worried about seeing you in your needy state, because if I see that, then it might.
You see me my needy days.
Yeah, but in a good way. You're needy when you're like, can I come in here and just kiss you? And I'm like, well, that's adorable.
Can I have a hug?
Oh, you're
just
being
like
needy?
lay here with you.
Sure.
Like, can I touch you?
While I can do my own fucking thing and I don't have to stop what I'm doing. Then yes.
Yeah. I just
Exactly.
like need a bit of me to like touch
if
you.
That
I'm
is
like,
what.
Okay, thank
if
you.
this is you when you're pregnant and you just are like, can I hold your finger while you work and totally don't talk to me? I'd be like, yes, you can.
I'll just like curl up around your foot and
Yeah,
like at
that's
the bottom
fine.
while you're on your computer.
I'll probably shake you loose a few times. Like, get off me. God,
that one's hot.
Go lay down.
Get on the other one. I already laid
But
down.
if you're like, I need you to do this and go to the store and stop this. Yeah, that's probably going to be a problem.
Oh, that's not what I mean by
And
needy.
I'm like, I'm down to help, but
That's not what needy is to me.
I know. Exactly. That's
me,
why I'm
needy
like,
is
okay,
just
we're
like,
good, because your form of
I
needy
need
is not
you in like the room.
That is great.
Like me just to kind of be like in
You
your
need my
presence.
energy
Yeah,
and
I need
my
your
great
energy.
vibes.
Yeah.
But you don't need me to
That's what I
stop
need.
what I'm doing to do shit I don't want to do.
I don't need you to actually pay attention to me.
Good.
I just need you to be there.
I can handle that.
Physically.
I can definitely handle that.
Mentally, you don't need to be there.
What would you do if I had a normal job and I went to work every day? You would like our relationship wouldn't even work probably. So many people's probably wouldn't. That's why they end up in love with the person they work with all the time.
I actually have no idea. I don't know how it
It'd
would
be totally different. Like
So,
I don't think it would work out.
In my past relationship, he was a paramedic. So he went to work.
And then he came home and just
every-
dumped shit onto you.
No, he
Because
never
that
did.
happens.
No.
I thought you guys had you tell me you have all these problems and it was just like
We never talked.
but he demanded things of you, like expected you to like just take care of it. I'm not trying to put your story out there for you, but that was my perspective of how you describe things, is like he just forced you to do things, but then never actually talked to you, and like you guys never had like a real, I don't know.
Okay.
I don't want to tell your story.
Yeah, no. So it
That's
was
how
just
I
more,
perceive it.
I had to do everything. Yeah, I had to like
Yeah,
cook and do
make
all of
me
this
some
and
dinner.
like yeah. It was all that, and like I actually worked a job or two and went to school, and it was like I remember there was times where I was coming home late from work and I asked him to like make dinner because I was so hungry and stuff, and we lived kind of far away from my work. And he'd be like, sure, yeah. And I come home and he'd just be like in front of the TV where I left him. And I'm just like, is there some food? Like you could have literally made me ramen because we have a whole fucking dresser cabinet full of ramen.
I mean, she probably has
me
food
some
in the
fucking
dresser.
ramen.
She's always hiding the chips. Check out
That's a
our
secret stash.
episode 1 or 2.
But it's just like, and he didn't. And like, yeah, there was those types of expectations.
I know. Could you imagine coming home and seeing
Laundry,
me
like,
just
all these
sitting
things
on
I
the
would always
couch
do.
in front of the
And
TV?
it wasn't expectations. It was just like I'd already done that. So I guess, yeah. Then it was expected that I do this. It's like he never asked.
Instead, she comes
but I
home and
did.
just sees
But
me
then if I
sitting in
asked
front
him
of the
to do
computer.
it, he wouldn't.
She really wants to fight about her ex-boyfriend. I'm trying to change the subject from just talking shit about him.
No, but I'm just saying.
But in general, yeah, he sounds like a typical boyfriend who just comes home and plays Xbox
But I'm
and
just
watches TV and doesn't do anything.
He didn't play Xbox. It was more, you were talking about like the normal
He
job
just watched
thing.
Dr. Phil.
It was just the normal job thing. And I didn't have a relationship where a boyfriend had a normal job.
You still don't.
I know. So it was like, I can't relate to someone going to work 9 to 5.
No.
He did kind of in the beginning, but we weren't living together, so that didn't matter.
No.
When we lived together is when he was then doing his whole paramedic thing. So it was very different. Or I guess he did before that, but I also went to work the entire time too. And then we just came home and like didn't talk.
Yeah. It sounds like a normal relationship. You spend your whole day doing your own thing, dreaming your own things, talking to your own people about your own shit, and vice versa. They're doing their own thing, working with their boss, having their customer
But
and
I
their
never
stress.
thought anything was bad with
and then you
that.
guys come home and you're just like, now we're forced to interact to each other and we don't even know who each other are because we spend most of our time apart with other people. And then now love each other.
Yeah.
And then it's just like, well, we're just going to sit here.
What does that even mean? Oh, it's so
exactly.
crazy.
And that's what I mean. Even with us,
And
it's
especially
like,
when you meet each other on like because like how you meet people is like on such a high type
because
thing
it's
too.
out at the bar or it's in
like
a social situation.
Yeah.
It's never
so you have this like great
when you
like
got
lust.
off of work.
Yeah, it's this great lust that you guys like just like play back and forth or whatever. And then you're just like, you're playing off of this and it's like, oh, like, I love you so much. Let's move in together. It's like, yeah, that's great. And then you guys move in together and it's just like, oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I was afraid of moving in here and even having a relationship, to go back to the, like, I'm a bad boyfriend or I'm not like good boyfriend material. It's because I don't want you to see me in my normal, like, I mean, I guess you're used to it now. That's why I think we do work out, is you understand, like, most of the time, because I have this whole image when I'm out of the bar or when I'm on content or when I'm on Facebook or Instagram or whatever I put out there into the world, it's always like very sarcastic, funny, not taking anything seriously, like just very aloof, whatever. Like that's kind of what I put out there. Like, and like I got everything together or whatever. But then you actually see me in my real life where I'm like antisocial, completely by myself most of the time, just on my computer, just on my phone, literally going through strategies, thinking of things, researching things, trying things, coding things, editing things, whatever the fuck it is. And I'm like, leave me the fuck alone. Yeah. Like, I am not super social Nick that you think I am. I'm not the fucking cool guy at the bar. I'm that when I sign up for that, when I'm in the mood for that.
That's when you go out.
That's when I go out.
Exactly.
But the rest of the time, I'm like, I am a fucking introvert. And that's majority of time. So all these other people have this image of me of like, oh, this is who I would date or whatever if I got with him. And that would be the girls that are always like, be my girlfriend or boyfriend, whatever the fuck. Yeah. And it's like, no, you don't even know who I am at all. We're just like in this fun vibe in this state. But you would not want to see behind the curtain. It's like the Wizard of Oz. I need to be like, you're not going to get the boyfriend that goes out with you every night and is always the life of the party. You're not going to get that. And you didn't expect that at all or even want that. You're not at all on that level or that like page of like, that's what I fucking need.
Yeah.
And so that was a big reason that but I was worried about that. I was like, man, if I'm with this girl, she's going to start to see like, I'm actually not Mr. Funny, always has it together. I'm stressing out or I'm really working at things or I need to be like, and I just don't want to sign up for like being in love with some girl that then she's like, well, I'm going to go out. Fine. I mean, you're always on your computer. And then she just eventually cheats on you or, you know, leaves you or just fizzle. Yeah. That's how I would expect a relationship to go because I'm like, I'm not able to fucking tune into you every day.
It's the other way around where I just want to stay home and you're just like, I'm going to go out and I'm just going to cheat on you. Blah, blah, blah.
Whoa. Let's not take it that far.
No, but like that's the reverse. Way.
But it's not every night of the week and it's not even every weekend. It's every once in a while because I need to do that sometimes. I want to be social, fun Nick, but I don't want to do it every week. And some people expect that's how I am every single day. And it's like the reality of dating somebody is going to be very different than what you think it is if you just met them in the party atmosphere, you know? And I know that about myself and that's why I avoid relationships. It's like, why? It's not going to work the way that anybody thinks it is. And it's just going to fuck us both up. Yeah. But we just naturally got to that point because there was never a pressured situation. It started out very chill. We just kept the chill vibes going. Yeah. And
I dated a lot in high school. Like
what?
Dated.
She hooked up.
Yeah.
Fucking
like
slut.
I had like a
I
few
never
boyfriends,
had sex in high school.
I dated around a bunch.
Spoiler alert.
But then out of high school, I only had one boyfriend, really.
Yeah, you've never had an adult relationship.
No.
And then you date me and we're actually good. And that's, I think, one of our biggest problems is you have no clue. So many of these girls out here would be dreaming to date somebody like me.
Okay, stop.
Seriously, okay? I'm a fucking good dude, okay?
I know you are.
Thank you. But you don't know the difference between dating a really shitty dude in adult life. Like everybody's shitty in high school and relationships are dumb and passing anyways. But so many people understand the struggles of a day-to-day relationship. Like I've been in 2, 3, 4 year relationships.
Yeah.
They're fucking awful. You know, they're fucking terrible. And the shit you got to put up with and the shit you got to do. And you don't know.
Well, I mean, it was an adult relationship.
It takes time until you grow. Well, I mean, I was an adult. But
I had an adult relationship for 4 years.
Yes, the one.
From 18 to
and yes, you're right. You're right. It's not like I'm an expert of all these things because I haven't had tons of long-term relationships. I've had a lot of like flings and stuff. Yeah. But the second these problems come up, I could just kind of jump ship and just be like, okay, this is not
basically
working.
What I'm trying to say too is like ladies and guys too, like date around.
Yeah, for sure.
make sure. And like, there was like this one Reddit thread that I was reading and was like, something about like, don't base it off like attraction, base it off chemistry and stuff. Or no, not.
That's good advice.
Not attraction, but kind of like that. It's like there can be things. It's like you need to feel this chemistry. Hold on.
Yeah, chemistry is important.
Yeah.
But that's the thing too, is chemistry is also a circumstantial thing. Chemistry with somebody in a bar is very different than chemistry at home.
It's fixate. Don't fixate on any one person. Fixate on chemistry. So that's different. You could just lust over someone and like want this person or this or that, but like you guys actually aren't good together. Like, and chemistry meaning more like compatibility. Like she's a hothead and I'm a hothead and we couldn't
Erin,
actually
this is exactly what I mean when I tell you the reason that we're so good together is because of all these times here in the middle of what we think is like going out and doing this and doing that. I'm like, and you're always like, you need this kind of girl or whatever because I'm not that. And it's like, you think that's my whole life. And I'm talking about the most important is, can I get along with you when we're not doing shit? Because there's so many of those girls that are fucking great at the bar who are great like wing girls or like make you look good and they want to fucking go out. They're terrible when you just date them because they're just fucking all about themselves or just need attention all the time.
Yeah.
Or the second you ignore them or slight them, it's this whole fucking issue. And it's like, dude, I can't be like on this 24/7 working on this fucking relationship. We have such a good chemistry that it's just like, you can let all that shit go. We don't have to deal with any of that.
Yeah.
And then our problems are just like when we are in that amped up state of like what we need and what we want and what we're neglecting in ourselves. And we got to solve those things. But that's what I mean is we literally do have chemistry of what my life is, of this life. Of me, I'm a person who likes to be alone in the house all day on my computer, pretty much 24/7, morning, noon, and night. That's me.
And I like pretty chill.
Yeah. And she's like, well, that's fine. Yeah. I'll just do some gardening and come give you a hug when I want to. It's great. It's fucking perfect. Like I can't imagine any other relationship where I could just fucking be able to just be left alone all day. And
you're pretty lucky.
And yes, I'm very lucky. That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm with you. You always think like, why are you with me? You need this and you need that. And I'm like, I'm telling you, this right here is why I'm with you. Because I'm like, I could actually fucking be with this girl because 80 years, 70 years, whatever, 60 years, however long I'm going to live. That's a long fucking time.
Hopefully 80.
And I need to know that, you know, most of that time I'm going to be allowed to just be on my fucking computer. All right. That's what I want. I want a life filled with me and my computer.
Yeah.
With occasional going out and having fun and being the life of the party and occasional disconnecting and going out into nature and just being zen and being one with the universe.
Yeah.
And then go back to my fucking life.
That's why, hey, friends.
When my boyfriend wants to play on his computer, will you go to the trails with me?
If y'all want to hang out with me and go on some trails and go walking, mountain biking, kayaking, like rock climbing, like whatever the fuck fun, let's do it.
Yeah.
Hit me up. I will go with you.
And I will stay here and play on my computer.
That. Because like
let's not use
super
my
friend
I have
that
to
would want to do this is
out.
pregnant right now.
Look at her.
And I can't.
Listen, you guys not see the irony in this? As much as I just gave her props of being a good supportive girlfriend, she's straight up now like my boyfriend just wants to be on his computer. So hang on, let me make my point.
Oh,
he just wants to play on his computer, so he can't take me out to just walk in the trails. So come on out. He wants to play on his computer. Meanwhile, you're using this podcast to spread the message. And who has to edit this podcast and upload this podcast? Who has to edit it,
Me.
upload it, figure out hashtags, figure out how to promote it?
Yeah.
All you have to do is sit here and be pretty and talk and then tell your friends, hey, check out my podcast.
And I have to not have time.
Meanwhile, you're going to judge me. You're going to judge me like a typical girlfriend would of, you spend too much time on your computer. This doesn't just make itself, Erin. God.
Actually it does, because when I wake up in the morning, it's all done. So.
Wow. Imagine that. You getting to sleep while I'm up till 3 a.m. doing work. Amazing. And on that note,
I love you.
Ladies and gentlemen, I love you too.
You're the bestest.
I thank you. I'm glad we worked through our troubles and you got to just, you know. throw me under the bus for my computer nerd.
I'm not.
I know you support
But I also
it.
just want
but you're also like
some friends.
Can I go outside, Nick? I'm tired of this.
I'll go outside.
You play on your computer.
It's just I want a buddy.
True. I want to go outside with you
And
too.
you are my
sometimes.
buddy.
Thank you.
You are my buddy.
Friends forever.
Yes.
Did we just friend zone each other?
Yeah, we did.
Can I still play with your boobs?
Yeah.
Sweet. Guys, subscribe to this podcast, leave a like, leave a comment, and spread the word. We're small, but
this
we
is
are.
it?
Yes, this is it, Erin. This is what
wait.
happens. We've done this every week and it flies by. Meanwhile, she's like, do we even have good banter and good conversation? An hour of talking flies by. Like, what did we even talk about? Exactly. That's life. All right, guys, subscribe, follow, share.
Go on to namasteerin.com.
NamasteErin.com. She'll be your yoga instructor.
Yes.
And
follow Namaste Erin 18.
And add me on TikTok at Nick Makes Jokes, but I'm going to change the username, so it depends when you hear this podcast.
Self-promoting.
Yes. All right, guys. Love you. See you next week.
Okay, see you.
Bye.